This one's broke. This one's broke too. You spend your whole paycheck on hand sanitizer and toilet paper, no money to buy one of them fancy coolers? Well, don't you worry, I can help you out with that. But first, we're going to need a few tools. Duct tape, blowtorch, or not, chainsaw, or not, and if all else fails, this will definitely work. But before we get started, safety first.
Ow!
Fire extinguisher, because Lord knows I'm going to need that. Respirator. Life jacket. Mask. And a good pair of gloves. And every outdoorsman needs to make sure they have one of these always handy. A good roll of toilet paper, because you never know when it's going to hit the fan. Alright, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Shannon. Welcome back to Swamp Stalker Outdoors. So I hope y'all enjoyed that little goofy comedy, intro that me and my wife put together. I figured, you know what, with everything going on in the world right now with this coronavirus, everybody could probably use a pretty good laugh right now. So hey, have your laugh at me. I hope it made your day. It was kind of goofy. That was the whole point of it. But I just, in no way, shape, or form, am I trying to make fun of the coronavirus, because y'all, this is a pretty serious thing, and it's affecting a lot of people. And my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody, and I hope everybody's being safe. And it's terrible. I mean, there's no words for it. It's just terrible. And like I said, we wanted to do something a little goofy, to get a couple of laughs, and just maybe perk somebody up for the day. You know what I mean? But this is a real video, about fixing coolers. I'm the type of person, I don't like to go out and buy new. I'll just say I don't like to spend a bunch of money on stuff. And coolers is really one of the things that, man, they're getting ridiculous, man. I mean, they're up there in price, and I ain't got it to spend. So I got an old cooler that I bought, a while back, and the hinges broke on it, the latches broke on it. Here's one of the latches from it. These old plastic latches and hinges, they always just seem to break. And I tell you, Pat showed me how to do this. Just one night we was out bow fishing, and his cooler was set up like this, and I'm like, you know what, that's a great idea. So I'm gonna show y'all how I'll do it. So let's jump into this. Alright, everybody, so these are the tools you're gonna need. You're gonna need a hammer, a Sharpie marker, a Phillips screwdriver or flathead screwdriver, depending on what kind of hinges and the screws you have into your old cooler. Some kind of knife. Now, this is all I can find in my shop, because my shop's a mess right now. So I'm just going to use a box cutter and just an extra blade. And then I've got this tire punch. It's for changing flat tires and getting, making the hole bigger in the tire. So just some kind of punch that you can punch holes in that leather. So that's the tools you're going to need. Now, you're going to need a belt. It could be any kind of leather belt. It's just one extra one I had at the house that I got fat and I don't fit in it anymore. But I went and bought some stainless steel washers and some stainless steel screws. And I think altogether that right there was like $6. So no big deal. And then pretty much that's all you need, some elbow grease. So let's get into it. I'll get the cooler up here on the table and we'll get started. Alright everybody, so as you can see, this is a pretty big cooler, and it's pretty windy out there, and the audio wasn't the best out there, and you know, the kids out there playing, dogs barking, cars running up down the road, so I figured I'd bring it in here in the studio, try to get, you know, as best I can get it in the picture and give you some better audio, and just try to show you guys what I'm doing. So basically, as you can see on this cooler, this particular one has 3 hinges, and over time, as these things open and close, that plastic in there, it breaks. So, you know, it's just, they're just made cheap. That is plain and simple, and they're not going to last being out in the sun. You know, if you do a lot of fishing, hunting, whatever, and it's sitting in the back of a truck, it's just going to deteriorate over time. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to replace these. What we're going to do first is I'm going to take all these screws out of these hinges. So let me get started with that. Alright, so now that I got the hinges off, what we're going to do is we're going to lay these plastic hinges out on a belt, and then we're going to trace around them with a black magic marker. Mark your holes, and then once we do that, we're going to cut out just a little bit outside the black lines that we're going to leave on the belt to actually, so it'll leave just a little bit of a gap in between to make the hinge a little bit bigger. Alright, so let's go ahead and trace these out real quick. Alright, so now that's done, you're going to need to get a knife, and we're going to cut this out. Alright, so as you can see, we got them all cut out now. These are going to be our hinges. So now we're going to punch the holes out. Alright, so now I got the holes punched out, got them cut out, so now let's add them to the cooler. Alright y'all, there you go, finished product. Got the new hinges on, works great, look at that, good as new. And I didn't have to spend nothing. You know, I ended up using the old screws, and I mean, you could buy new screws, but I figured there was no point in changing them. There's nothing wrong with them. So this project wouldn't have cost me nothing. You know, just another great tip from Swamp Stalker Outdoors. Thanks, Pat, for giving me the idea, and I hope this helps y'all out. So catch you guys on the next adventure. Bye, y'all.